Clive, if we look at the England team that are starting today, only 5 of them have actually played here before. Does that matter?
I don't think so. I just think the quality of the team's very high now. I think with also, Jim mentioned Farrell. I think Farrell's the key guy. This guy really is the superstar in the making. I think having him back in the team will give all the new players coming in a lot of confidence. I think the key thing for me is good at fullback. If he can just come and play a lot more in the front line, really help Farrell out like he does at Saracens, that will unleash Tuolangi and Barrett, and I think we'll play a lot better. So I think that they'll learn the big lessons from the Italy game. So I'll go against Jippy. I think that was, a blessing in disguise in a way. They'll step the whole game up now.
Because these guys have done what they've needed to do to get here.
But who is going to win this big game today?
Silly question, Wales.
Silly question, you were right. It wasn't of that.
I think that pressure on the ball defensively is going to be important today, and to have 2 world-class sevens on the field certainly is going to help us. And let's not forget Gethin Jenkins is not a bad jackal on the ball as well. So
there's an interesting subplot to the match today is that 2 absolute giants of rugby league are on opposite sides when nearly 20 years ago they were playing for the same team.
Thank you very much.
Mental toughness. There's never one thing about Wigan. They were mentally tough. They were the best side, but they were so mentally tough.
But I think Farrell just has the edge in defence. He's very solid there. But I think Dan has grown in his position. He's only 23 years old, and he seems to have been around for a decade. And now he's taken his opportunity, and he's really cemented his place. I think it's going to be tough for Priestland to nick it back off him.
Wales against England is about 6 against 7. The outcome of this battle is going to go a long, long way to determining the outcome of the entire match. Absolutely love Chris Robshaw's attitude. An outstanding captain of his country. Will it be the 6 swinging from the rafters celebrating victory? Or will it be the 7 miserable, holding his leg, injured in defeat?
To strengthen the 2 back rows.
I think Lawrence is right, but any back row is about the balance, and I think both the back rows are pretty balanced, especially England. I think Croft comes in, adds a lot to the England team, especially on the line-out side of things. In saying that, I think England have the edge in the line-out.
Such an important game. As a former, Welsh player here with the Ospreys, and my daughter's Welsh-born as well, I sort of feel like I've got Welsh blood running through my veins. So it's all set up, isn't it, for a fascinating encounter, and obviously here in November. When I saw the English team destroy my team, the All Blacks. So I'm interested to see whether or not they can get to that level again.
On hand, their own job and nothing else. All the other things they can't control, like the crowd, the referee, etc., leave those alone and just concentrate exactly precisely on what you have to do, and only that.
If it is all about discipline, and England actually only conceded 5 penalties in the match against Italy last weekend, is that a point, Clive, that Stuart Lancaster will have repeated over and over again to that team?
Absolutely.
It's the moment for big players to stand up and be counted. The Grand Slam decider for England, the championship decider for Wales. In terms of turnovers and penalties, interesting that England only conceded 5 penalties against Italy last week in the entire match. They've conceded 5 in the first half against Wales today. 10 missed tackles by England as well. 4 turnovers won though. It's kind of a bit take it one side, take it the other. We're left with a match that is still balanced on a knife edge.
Just the defence is awesome, and I've said this from the start, this will go in the last 10 minutes. I just think the England bench may be a little bit stronger, so the game's on here for England still, and I think they're in great shape.
Applaud Wales. The experience, they've been here, they've done it, and the preparation seems to have been spot on from Howley and his coaches.
Defence is out, and the English defence, and you can still enjoy rugby with defence because the guys are smashing in, and it will take its toll. I think there will be tries in this game, but they're going to come in the last 20.
Look, I don't have a problem with Wales pushing it illegally early, because they all do that, and England have to wise up and do the same. Because if they come under pressure and give 2 more penalties that kick it away, the game will be out of sight.
It's celebration time at the Millennium Stadium, because the title for the 2013 RBS Six Nations goes to Wales. They needed to win by 8 points. They have won by 27 points. Wales 30, England 3. Have done such a job today. The coaches in red have done.
You're off somewhere down under. Well done. You're deserved RBS man of the match, Justin Tipperick. Well done.
Thank you very much.